Welcome everyone, welcome to tonight's lovely events. We have our lovely players here and we should be getting a few more before long.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
I'm on medication.
You are medication?
Says the robot.
I was saying hi as me.
Oh, okay.
I'm the wrong
the player.
By the way.
How did I do that? Alright, sorry, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you? It's been a bit of a time, so thank you all for being understanding.
I'm not very angry with you.
I can hear it in your voice. I am quaking in my boots.
You should be.
I'm not wearing boots.
Well, you should put some on so you can quake on in them.
But I don't like Quake that much. I'd rather something else.
I'm an Unreal fan. Haha, nerd jokes.
See, just saying I'm over here dooming in my armor doesn't quite have the same ring.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
That sounds like something else, actually.
Well, don't Halo for it too long.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, man. We can keep this going. All sorts of games. We can keep it going. But hey, that's not the point. Welcome everyone. We are going to let our lovely players go ahead and give a update on what has happened thus far with the caravan and where they're at now.
Yep. So last time we had finished our conversation with the I think she's the captain of the ship we were on. And once we concluded that, we headed down to figure out some maintenance things and wound up in the ship, sort of, I guess you'd call it a boneyard bay, trying to recover a ship we could use to head out and get some other things done. And we encountered an AI that's been sorting and dealing with the parts in said bay, and I believe at the moment we're trying to clean the things off of the ship so we can get inside and keep moving.
No, actually, we did. We did it, and we fixed the ship up as well.
Yeah, you had just finished repairs.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just
Yeah, further
finished
than I thought.
repairs.
But yeah, I think that brings us up to present.
And now you are to launch and do scans to try to figure out where your problems are.
I'd like to note also the commander of the caravan. She seemed to know a little about all of us.
She seems
little is
like an
putting it
interesting
mildly.
character.
Most of the party was very close to killing her by the end of that conversation.
Or, just dying while there.
Or just more curious as to what she knows.
Too much.
Too much. Much too much. He's the captain of the Astimos.
Random thought.
Haven't got a name of.
Did you hit not partner, but the other one, affiliate?
Yeah, I have been for a while. Why?
Oh, because I just noticed that you have different video quality things now. You didn't have it last time I looked.
They just rolled it out to further people. It was just partners,
Sweet.
and now they've moved it out to more. So yeah, it's been showing up for affiliates more now. And
Dope.
they also rolled out some follower emotes, which I need to do, as well as GIF-based emotes, where they can be moving. But since my budget is
0.
less than 0, technically, it's costing me to do it. Yeah. It'll be when I have time to do it. Like that one I made myself.
Or if you
Really, I couldn't
find
tell.
someone to do for free.
Hey, if you want to do them for free, I never stopped you.
Oh no, I'm not an artist in that sense. No. I can.
You're an
do,
artist in what
stuff like I did
sense?
with those. Well, like I could do those cards because it was easy. I wasn't actually making art. I was just copy and pasting stuff, basically.
Well, what do
I
you
can
think
find
art
them all the way
is?
around pink.
Art
Most
is
of-
not copying and pasting stuff.
Most of art is copying and pasting stuff and then modifying it.
Nah. Usually, good, decent
It's
art
still
is.
programming, but
Oh, I got a hangnail. Ow.
But I mean, if you think about people who draw art, right? So even Bob Ross, right? What he does is all landscape stuff that everyone says is amazing. He basically was copying what he saw in his mind or in nature and pasting it via paints and stuff to a different medium.
But he also has the talent to do so.
Oh, I didn't say talent's not required. I'm just saying that art is basically copy pasting. Where you're copying from and the medium for pasting it.
Look, copying from your brain is not copying. That's coming up with something.
Yes and no, it depends on the source.
Oh, jeez.
You don't agree?
Killian, that's a good one. on the board. That's cool.
Happy little control V's.
But I mean, he did get inspiration and get the idea and everything from nature for his stuff. You can see that in what he did.
Well, again, you're being very.
Oh no, I know. It's overgeneralizing and stuff. I totally get it. But I'm just saying that it essentially is very similar. It's just one actually requires you to have more skill than the other.
Mm-hmm.
So, you are all on your science vessel. Thank you, I appreciate that. And you are ready to head out. Once again, to find these ancient items that are causing problems. The caravan. Bay door is open.
and not get shot down by mutating ships.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean mutating ships?
Hey, I'm stuck in the cargo bay, so you guys better have this.
There's no Zerg or Tyranids. I don't know what you're talking about.
If memory serves, we had worked out positions where everybody was loading up to go out and take care of business, but I do not remember where we had put people. I think I wound up on guns.
Yeah, I think you and Deke both round up on guns.
Sounds about right.
Did I give you the sheet? I think I forgot to do that because I'm super smart.
I mean, Karim was probably going to pilot, and I'd probably be on scanning, but I guess I'll be doing both now.
Yeah, I believe you were in the cockpit with Peru.
On the other
Yeah.
ship, when we came here, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is the new science vessel, though, for
Yeah.
scanning the convoy and figuring out where this alien crap is.
So you've seen the Hyperlanes vessels, right?
I have, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna post that in chat for you. The ship you're on.
Bringing it up.
Figured you should probably have that. And I meant to give it to you earlier, but I'm me and trying to do everything myself and tend to get short-staffed for some reason.
Freelance employee suffering devastating company-wide layoff.
Right? No, not feeling well has definitely caused a mess up on quite a few things.
Will Plaid be joining us?
He said he would be?
Because it says he's playing Hearts of Iron right now.
Yeah, he's not responding. I don't know what's going on. How
I
about
must be fighting a war on two fronts.
how about all of you go ahead and fire him a message just for fun?
You're suggesting we hit him with a volley?
I am. Give him a volley. Give him a broadside.
Dear grid coordinates.
Coordinates are Plaid Weasel. Fire away. Oh, he said he can't tonight. Deep cleaning the house. Well, he said it after I said fire away, so fire away.
As soon as I hit enter, you said that, and I was like, "What are Hearts of Black for ditching the group?"
Yeah.
Raid by Discord.
Right. You should ask him how Hearts of Iron are going with the deep house cleaning.
He's just cleaning out countries instead.
Right? Hey, you know I'm all for messing with people.
Cleaning up communism.
Or spreading it.
We're spreading it. Yeah.
Depends on how he goes.
Nah, he's just after some Lebensraum.
I love how we can keep this stuff just rolling and rolling and rolling. Really do. Oh, man.
That's
All
my
right.
personality. I beat the horse until it's beyond dead.
No, you're not that bad. Hair gel was that bad.
Wait, did you just call him hair gel?
No.
No.
That's someone else?
I assumed there was a person that just sounded weird out of
He's referencing something that was never ending.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Anyways,
There's the picture I was looking for.
Sorry.
So yeah. Gonna pull up this super high-tech program
no.
to get this in there for everyone. Right? It is like the ultimate high-tech program. Nothing better has ever been created. And if you believe that, I question your sanity.
See, that just hurts.
I would absolutely love it if in like Stargate or Star Trek or something, they had to like improvise a battle plan at the last minute, and so they like pull up the main screen before the guy's ready, and he like minimizes paint real quick.
Yes, that would be hilarious. If I can get my brain to work. I had to quickly get that done. There we go. Like I said, I'm doing great. How are you all doing?
Hot. Overheated.
Why are you overheating?
It's too damn hot outside.
Did you not install a proper cooler on yourself?
Definitely not.
Dude, you gotta do that, man. It's important.
Mine's outdated.
Nah, he's just been lugging around a giant chunk of iron heatsink.
Okay, well, you should graft a few more in.
There's your mistake right there. Iron's not the best for that at all.
Oh, you don't
Nope.
use cast iron for your heat sinks?
I mean, you could. I wouldn't recommend it.
I'm gonna have to put some more coal in my PC pretty soon too. Keep the engine hot, you know.
Well, I mean, you gotta let off some steam sometimes.
That was terrible.
I'm just waiting. In another hour or so, it'll be cool enough outside to open the windows again. But right now, it's too hot.
So,
Turn down the thickness.
what
No,
thickness?
the thicker radiators are better. Yeah, it just depends on flow, but
I mean, you never know.
I want to open up my window so bad, but for some reason, it's almost 9 o'clock and there's some guy like sawing something or other.
well, that and it's still like 80 degrees outside.
But it's like 80 degrees in my room, so.
Yeah.
Or my office.
Excuse me. So, I'm sure no one has any clue what's going on here.
Waiting for an image.
Nah, image's already there.
Black hole?
For now.
Like square, it's not much. Well, I guess it could still, a square can still be a hole.
So
Square
there,
hole.
you guys are able to launch from the bay, and you know you're going to have to scan using the sensors to try to find whatever it is causing these problems, some sort of anomaly, which is what was potentially giving off the signal earlier. Just now it seems to be more active and causing problems.
Are there multiples now?
There was reported a potential number of them. They don't know how many.
Fun.
But you know where the tech came from, and you know what
Well-
that means, and you know what level of threat that means.
We know one planet that it could have potentially came from.
Well,
We don't know how widespread this thing was 7,000 or 3,000 some years ago.
right, but I'm saying, like, you know what the technology aspect that you're dealing with is capable of, and exactly how threatening it can be.
You especially.
We know, we know how dangerous it can be when it explodes. We don't have intimate knowledge of it yet.
I mean, the big mama creature that you guys fought as the first boss fight had some temporal anomalies that made things kind of difficult and
Yeah.
frustrating.
Oh, GA is still probably parsing data from our AI talks. And we don't have communication with it right now anyways.
Correct. See, it's great fun. Good thing that you got that memory upgrade, H8. Just imagine all that data that'd be buffering right now. Please delete additional memory. No. So, who's in which slot, which station, and who's gonna do what?
I think we determined I'm too big to be anywhere but the cargo bay.
So I will take the 4 laser cannon, I guess.
You're taking which one?
Oh, I see. The stations. Okay. I guess I will take gunnery C. Do you
A,
wanna take
C, D,
gunnery?
E,
Yeah, I'm taking C. Do you want to take D so we have both sides of the ship covered?
Sure.
Guess we have C and D. Who's piloting?
Me, I guess.
Actually, I guess I should take Echo, because C is the aft. Charlie's
That
the aft
or
one.
Haroon is piloting and he'll just be masterful at it. And I'll stick to scanning.
It's up to you. He's not here, so you get to make the call for him. I mean, you could jettison him. We don't know. Wouldn't recommend that one.
I'll just assume he's a better pilot than me for this. And
His character sheet's there, and you can actually see what he has.
his level 3 character sheet's there.
Oh, well then he didn't give me an updated character sheet yet, as far as I know. I'll double check the FODA. But last I knew, I hadn't seen any updates on it. It's not always good at telling me that someone's updated it, though. Welcome in. By the way, Jetstorm, while I'm looking this up, did you think the software on Tuesday worked better than this, or not?
Well, I would say that the software we used in the other game works better, but I'm also running this on Linux, so...
Well, still, you're one of the ones that has the higher ping is why I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like the software that we used on Tuesday's game. It's simple and it lets us all access the books in an easy fashion. We can all see the same stuff.
Okay.
Without having to deal with weird 3D physics, but I also really greatly prefer the ability to see models in 3D rather than just 2D tokens.
No, I understand. That's the issue between the two.
Yeah. I mean, the other one is certainly less work on your part, because it means we can just drop into maps without having to set everything up.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like he's considering dropping the game. Well, fun. We're losing people like flies.
Wait, who is?
Perón.
Oh.
Apparently I'm a terrible DM. I'm losing all my players.
I don't think it's that.
Alright, yeah, his character sheet there still shows only 3. Well, fun.
What stat is flying based on? Is that dexterity?
Usually.
I don't recall. G3 usually has it up and knows, which is awesome and I appreciate it.
Now I'm not sure if it actually says anywhere. Based off the skill. So if you have the skill, it would be, I don't know. Could be either intelligence or whatever. It's DM's choice at that point.
Yeah, I'm trying to look right now at what they say on it.
I have my bonus as +8 because I think you gave me an intelligence-based flying.
Difficulty 6, credits, catcher sheet, and Where is the skills listed in this book? Tool proficiencies is flying vehicle, right? Where is flying vehicle proficiency info? Am I just missing it, or wouldn't surprise me if that's the case, because how things have been mentally lately.
I mean, the pilot is Constitution and Dexterity as far as the class goes. But it never really says, like, what bonus flying gets as far as what I can see.
Interesting, yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Because I think it should be dex based. But I was trying to get some sort of excuse me, verification on it. You'll find that tool skills have changed a bit. Piloting a vehicle is generally subdivided into flying vehicles, both air and space, and land vehicles. Making skills to repair tool is usually enough, but you don't tell me what skill for that.
Since I put mine down as +8, I'm still thinking that you separated it like higher dexterity would give you that.
Well, I
or,
think
just
yours was specifically because you said, can
my
you use your mental connection ability, your special racial aspect, which that would change things up, right? You can directly interface with it, where most can't. Alright, mounts and vehicles. Will you tell me what you use for that? No. Why would you make it that easy? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure we get this right. Give me one more minute. If I'm able to find something good, we'll just go with Dex.
We'll be using it a lot in the future, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to take a little bit of time. Uses a view which isn't separate. Okay. So they're not really seeing it here either. You could tell how much I've used vehicles on things. Feel free to take a look as well. Let me know if you find something. When vehicle moves slightly your proficiency. Which is really interesting, because if you look at it, right, they say to use animal handling for riding an animal, right? Which is wisdom. Which is odd. But then, for most tools, proficiencies, they say to use int typically. And then they say that land vehicles and water vehicles are tools, but they're not really tools, and they're not really It's odd that that's one of the things with 5e. They made a lot of things simple, but they left some blatantly, what you would assume would be their things out.
Here we go. Maybe. Well, not the pilot. Ugh. Okay, dexterity saves are made with the raw maneuverability of the ship matters, such as avoidance of projectiles.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it would be dex based on what they're saying.
Right.
Okay, so that gives me
So I'm
plus
83
5.
in the top of 84.
83 to 84, okay.
Saves and other stats. That's where I got that from. But it's still not really... Yeah, it's whatever. The ability to control it dexterously. And then there's me, it's just like, hey bitch, move this way.
Well, that's because you don't use the standard controls. I can understand why dex is needed for the standard controls, because you're actually manipulating the controls, right?
Right.
Where...
I mean, even then, depending on the control layout, I might have advantage. And my dexterity's still not bad.
Right. However,
limbs and, yeah.
since you have, the mental link with it, it's more a mental-based thing. How quickly does your mind work? Which tends to be given to int. So, due to you being a weird freak of nature that talks to things by touching them. No, it's pretty cool. It's been fun. So yeah.
So, with my proficiency in flying vehicles and my +3 to dex, that gives me a +5. Does anyone else have... I mean, I can fly if I need to, but does anyone else have better piloting?
I think Dax said he had like an 8 on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would be better because he has a +5 plus the 3 from proficiency. And Killian.
And then Perun's dexterity is +0.
Your proficiency should be +3, but it's not showing that on this sheet. Okay.
Oh, does mine just say +2?
It says +2, but it should be +3 plus 3 from Dex, and so it should be +6 for your flying.
Okay.
So you're...
It also makes your shooting better as well, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, true. So, okay. Then, Dex, do you want to fly, and Deke and I can gun?
Yep, we'll just say I'm flying and scanning. Well...
There
Yeah.
is a aft
Field
turret,
guns up there as well.
so I could see wiring H8 into the aft turret so he's not, unavailable, or trying to wire him into the sensors.
I was gonna ask about that, if I could just wire into the system of the whole ship itself so that I could shoot.
So if
the professor in the back and plug him in.
right. Exactly. Except this professor's a little bit oversized.
Dax could probably rig it up real fast if there's, because he has. Well, no, he could probably do it himself. He has a data interface.
Exactly.
It's just a plug in somewhere. Just R2D to it.
And
So-
I would be in the aft, obviously, because that's, you know.
Well, you can either be in the aft cannon or the sensors.
Oh, I could probably connect to any of them. I see what you're saying.
I could see those two based on kind of what the ship layout kind of sounds like.
So should I take gunnery? Oh no, that's A. That's A is where Dax is right.
A
now,
is
right?
the piloting,
Yeah.
which is where Dax is.
So I'll take B, I guess. I just do the sensors.
Okay,
'Cause
now
we got 2 gunners.
we should have those gambits available. So I pulled out a new gambit deck, because you guys would have the gambit based on your location.
Wait, even a scan?
Well, there's a gambit that's available.
Oh,
I think it went to your hand there, Dax.
observation.
And so I need to know which one you want to give you that.
Right. Observation. If you can give me observation. I took my own thing out, so you can get rid of those.
Oh, you took observation?
No, I didn't get it. I can get it.
Oh, I don't mind doing it. I just want to make sure I knew which one you wanted.
Yeah, it's observation. Yeah. Because that's where I'm going sensor wise.
What is this?
What, the one I just dropped?
Yeah.
That's the the gambit you get from the station you're at. Your station allows you to have a gambit based on what's there. And so you and Deke and Killian have the same one, which is dead aim. And then the aft turret is offline, which would have had spray fire. And then lose trail is for Dax, and observation is for H8, since he is in observation, or in the sensory engineering location. So that's what those are for. It's basically the station tools enables a certain gambit to be available because of the tools that station has available. So for the starboard and port cannons, they're more accurate. Think of like Millennium Falcon, right? More controlled aiming. Where the aft turret is just fire haywire, like the one that was underneath that they couldn't aim as well. That is just kind of like spraying fire everywhere, right? So that's why I want to get those to you, because you have them. You can utilize them. And so
Okay.
we are good to go.
So, do we need to fuel up or anything, or are we?
You had some fuel. Now I just need to get some actual ships to put on the table, because I didn't do that earlier, like I should have, because, you know, it's just how I roll. No! Alright, give me a second. I gotta blot the screen out.
One last.
I think the ship says that it just has weapons that aren't good. It runs off Yeah, I think it runs off the ship's core. Excuse me, sorry about that. We'll be back in just a moment. I gotta deal with this screen all turning white. Crazy. Thank you all for your patience. That was a royal pain in the butt. And all I was trying to do is get one thing so we could continue playing.
And did you get said one thing?
I do want to keep going. It's just frustrating that it messed up. It's slightly off-centered for that. I'll have to fix that.
Ah, okay. Not Nexus, it's the NCS series.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they suck.
Alright, so now we should be able to move around a little more accurately. Not quite. Whatever. We'll make the most of it, and I'll try to adjust it. And so, you guys were coming out of the Estimos.
Right. So, we're on board our ship, and are we, like, ready to take off at this point?
Yeah, you just exited the Estimos, is what I was saying.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, you're basically in your vessel now that we sorted out where everyone was. And that's why I was trying to pull in a ship token to use so you guys actually know what you're, where you're at and control that instead of,
Familiar.
not having anything.
Is that a banking clan ship?
No. It is not identifiable by any potential universe that exists. It's completely unique to no universe in particular.
Okay.
Wait, so these are all galaxies?
No.
No, those are
The actual
ships,
other...
right?
Yeah, those are the other ships. They didn't have the actual ship icon on the thing I found.
Oh, I zoomed in more.
Yeah.
We
The-
were being
Slightly
sent
zoomed out.
to. We were being sent to Osseous, or
The one you were on before is actually... Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. My throat decided to be a pill. You guys were on the Garcido when you first dealt with the issue.
That's why it looks familiar.
yeah. So, are we flying back to the Garcido then?
No, you're supposed to find out where the anomalies are taking place. That's why you
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
told,
Well,
hey, there's this... We detected a high-tech science vessel down there. Go ahead and see if you can repair it.
What's the range on the squares on this little map of ships, I guess?
Squares, they call them. And
Okay, so what's
you
the sensor
can...
range?
Yeah, kind of like you'll see that it has, number of squares, distance on everything.
Yeah, for weapons.
Does it not say your movement? Speed, 6 squares.
No, I meant for the sensors.
Oh, for the sensors. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, I get you. I get you now. Those are typically investigation checks or such. In this case, investigation checks, or you can try to use perception to actually look around out the windows with your peepers, but probably not
Yes,
so
then
good. It's probably better to do investigation at a sensor station.
Oh yeah, but I mean, can we scan all the ships from here? Or like going to the middle of the...
You can scan most of them. You can probably hit the 4 close to you. And then hit the other 3 later when you get back there. Closer.
Makes sense.
Well, so we were getting signal of this kind pretty
From a
solidly.
different planet.
Yeah. And I mean, going off of some basic bro tier video game logic here. The Drenodon is the biggest ship. Do we want to start there? I mean, we should be able to pretty easily scan both the Centides and the Drenodon if we sort of fly into that space between them.
I was thinking if we fly to the B, we can probably scan most of the ships.
Yeah, I mean, we could also just kind of, like, I guess sort of level out over top of the Centides, and then we should be in range to scan all of them.
Whatever.
It's up to you.
Alright, pilot. Where do you wanna take us?
But as I said, you can do a investigation check if you're at a sensory station, so either pilot or engineering. So A and B stations both have sensors and can do the
Dax and I, basically.
investigation check. Yep.
Do we have to do like a... Does it have to target a specific thing? Or can we run like a constant, like, metal detector style ping?
If H8 wants to kind of do the metal detector ping, he could, while Dax is flying about. To fully do the ping, you would need to focus on the sensor, so I would think that probably not so easy to do while you're trying to fly the ship about.
I can ping.
Okay, you want to roll an investigation?
My ping is not good. That's only a 5.
Do you want to use a inspiration for that?
No, not on a sensor, no.
I feel I'm roughly in the middle of these, so...
The ability to find where the problem is. No, don't use one on the ability to find things.
I mean, we appear to have plenty of group inspirations, so...
Yeah, but those pass over.
We're not gonna die from a bad sensor at this point.
No,
Right.
but you won't be able to find the things and could have additional complications.
Like them growing weapons that shoot at us. Anyways, I'd like to scan from here. If I can do a wide sweep of the ships, however many ships.
Okay.
Hey, you said I can probably get these top 4 pretty easily.
So you have H8 reporting back. I don't know, there's nothing on the scans. No, there's nothing. Nothing at all. There's nothing.
Yeah, that's some nonsense.
I would use an inspiration at that point, honestly. Like, I was just doing it for the ping, because it's an extra thing we could do. Like,
You're using other people's inspiration that aren't here.
oh, we could.
Not very fair.
I mean, I could use my own too. I don't care. But I'm not taking a 1 for something that I'm supposed to be good at, so I'll take the 18.
Okay. That's enough to show that your compatriot missed a very evident ping of one of the devices causing the anomaly. Because you get an anomalous reading from the Drenodon.
Oh, okay. But none of the other ones nearby?
And another
So
one
hold on.
is on the Centides.
Alright, cool.
You got a faint signal of a third one, but you couldn't pinpoint it.
Probably the captain of the Astimos, but so we'll just keep going this way.
Are we able to see visible, like, hangar areas? Sort of like Star Wars Starship style?
Yeah, some of them have a bay like that. out. It's just which size is the bay is the question. So some of them can only take on, basically like little lifeboats, essentially, little shuttles, where others can actually take like larger ships connecting.
Alright, I moved. What's your ping say this time? Ow!
Are you kidding me? I got a whole 7 on that one.
Nice.
You're getting like Spectrum ping speeds.
Yep. That's what we're gonna have to change the race that created him to. They'll from now on and forevermore be fondly known as the Spectrum.
He was created by the
Well,
great.
you don't want to go all the way back to
Warner.
Roadrunner?
So, your anomalous pings, as I mentioned, are in those 2 locations. Which one do you want to head for first?
As we're flying between these 2 ships, I mean, are these like huge, like capital class, decked out with weapons level ships, or are they just giant freighters?
I mean, it's varying. A lot of them are fairly large because they have quite a few people on them.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, so is the Drenodon I guess, are we looking at a man of war or a container ship?
Let me see here. I believe it was more of a container ship. This one was.
Is it a sloop or a galleon?
Well, I mean, it's a bit big to be a sloop, but yeah.
I know. And then is there like any, physical oddities we can see? Well, I guess I'm in the pilot seat so that I can see visually of these ships.
It's too big to be a sloop. It's a sloop.
There you go. So you notice it seems like there's looking through the scan, Dax, you see like there's a pulse of something that's happening every so often from a part of the ship. You know how in a certain sci-fi film they usually have like the bridge up on a kind of a elevated position?
Mm-hmm.
One of those sort of things is here. Scanning it, you can tell that it's referred to as the spire of Drenodon, which is sorry. That
Can I determine if the other ships are reacting to the thing on the Drenodon?
they don't see it yet. You guys kind of flew closer, so you kind of see it. You also notice that it's shimmering. If you want to investigate further, you can by scanning further.
Yeah.
There is a
Try
few. Yeah, you can roll an investigation.
Hope it doesn't go all crappy. We'll try not throwing it this time and see what happens. No, it's still crap. Nice.
What the heck?
Our rolls are trash.
Did you want to use something for it or no?
Yeah, I just chucked mine in.
Okay,
Whatever. 19.
that works. You do notice that part of the shimmer that you see is actually from the force field that is being generated to protect it. An invisible energy barrier
Just
around
on
the device
Drenodon?
itself.
Just on the Drenodon?
Yeah, just actually around the device itself, not even the whole ship.
Okay. I'm assuming we have communications with Astimos from here in this thing.
Yeah.
I'll definitely update her and let her know. Let the captain know what we found so far. And
The device is embedded on that tower. You could try to blast it from here, but you're going to probably hit the tower as well. There is spacesuits that you guys saw in the hangar if you want to try that route, or you can try whatever other means you can think of.
Launch an H8 at it.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
what I was
say,
thinking.
does our ship have a functional airlock? Because if so,
Yeah,
we
is our
just push
cargo
it
is our cargo bay airlocked, basically?
It should be, if it's a decent design.
Yeah, it'll have at least a basic airlock.
so I could jump out and take care of this then.
Do you have a way to maneuver in space?
Oh yeah, no, I don't.
We can. I mean, do we have like?
Could have got those gravity
cable?
boots.
Or actually, have you guys seen Wall-E? Do we have a fire extinguisher?
Not if that would work that way.
No, it would be. I would have to have a lot more. I mean, I could just run and jump out and hope I.
You could.
Yeah, I could just reverse towards it, then hit the brakes. And he can jump out. Or reverse towards it, he can jump, then I can hit the brakes, you know.
All the weapons come
The
online
force
as they've
doesn't
just been
launches
kinetically
immediately
bombarded.
It's up to you.
Also, there is a force field around it, so I am worried about jumping at it.
Radios start going nuts as they're wondering why they've just been kinetically bombarded. I mean, you're made of like tungsten, right?
Who knows? He's made of an alien material at this point.
Yeah, basically.
Unobtainium.
Probably. No, it's weak to acid damage.
No,
I'm
actually,
not weak, but-
yeah, I'm not weak. No, I'm just weak to electrical,
But
actually.
still, acid damage sucks for any armor.
But yeah, you know that it's attached to the spire and somehow drawing power from the vessel to power itself and causing
we
these
found
fluctuations.
Can we see the one that's on the Centides? Because you said there was a signal from that too.
You haven't located it yet because you haven't basically focused scanned on one to locate it.
Gotcha.
If you want to come back to this one and head over there, you can.
Well, we know where it is on that. We've updated the captain.
They
She
can't.
knows.
Yeah, they
Let
can't
me-
do
let me
anything
scan
with it.
I'm gonna finally catch something.
They don't have any sort of interception vehicles or anything in this whole entire convoy that she can't command to shoot at it if she wants to.
I mean, she could command it to shoot at it, but that would also involve blowing the spire up, which would probably kill who knows how many hundreds of people.
I believe that's pronounced acceptable losses.
Versus an entire convoy, potentially? Yeah, probably. For someone like her, most likely. Mace. Know where it is. Crappy location. We still know there's at least a third one that we haven't pinpointed yet, so...
Correct. But yeah, you know that they're trying to hold the ships together.
How's
And
the light sweep going?
The communication stuff is fluctuating. Like, you don't always have communications open because, as with when you're back on Undercedo, it's not always available. It's fluctuations are making it not function at times. Did we get a new roll? I don't think anyone else rolled for the done investigation yet that you're asking about
Not yet.
next.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get one finally. I'm gonna use this machine, and it's gonna tell me what I want to know, which is,
3.
a specific spot on the what is it called? This. It's back.
Either
It's upside down for me,
yeah, you can rotate it.
or I can just alt it. Thenitis? Is that
That
Thenitis?
or whichever ship the third one is on.
Well, no,
Either way
I
helps.
was gonna specifically pinpoint the one on the
Okay.
Thenitis.
Cool. Sounds good.
I just want to roll to go well for me. Are you kidding me?
Oh, come on.
A
How does
10.
it angle like that? No, it's not even flat. It angled while rolling straight. It's in between two things. What? It's balanced on an edge.
That is funny.
That dice is broken.
Do I get a reroll?
See, I can roll it and then get decent numbers. I don't know what your problem is.
I didn't say it was a much. Did you see this?
Try to roll one.
You can throw it away. Okay. You know what? I'm using my inspiration because I have to have a decent roll at some point. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm done. I'm not rolling any more today. Nope. I am cursed.
I've had days like that more than once, man. Why do you think I like the ideas of sometimes having you guys roll? Because sometimes I roll and, don't roll below that. Dice works fine. I don't know what your problem is, man.
Leaning again on that part. I'm not saying that dice don't work fine. I'm just
See, look,
rolling absolute
10.
shit.
See, I didn't roll below a 10.
Still wouldn't be that great for me.
Alright, anyways. So, no luck on that. What did he get with a 7 or whatever it turned out to be?
Well, I
Or
could
do we keep the first one that was 10?
No, the first one wasn't 10 actually. It was something else. Hey, hold on.
First one was a 7.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it should have been a
yeah.
16.
Whatever.
Yes, the first was a 7. Which is funny. But yeah.
I'm sure I could pinpoint it.
So you're able to find that it's on that vessel, but you're not able to tell where
Yeah.
because of the fluctuations.
Oh, it fell.
That's a 3. And as you're searching for it, we need to have you roll be an armor save for your ship as something fires at you.
What?
Yep.
Well, I'm
So
not
powering up weapons didn't pop up on any scans?
We'll see what happens.
We're a science festival. We get blasted out of space and we all die.
Pretty much. So yeah, roll a save for your armor. So we'll stick with that for now. Which would be a +7.
Guess I'm the pilot, so... Yeah, we don't die.
Probably not all die, but
15.
I mean, I won't die. It's only
potentially get
6.
hit. You might, depending if you get blown up. That's a... Give me a second. Where did it?
And I'll be asking the gunners immediately, did anyone see where the hell that came from?
Attack. Initiative. So... What did you get total?
15.
Okay, that's just a hit. And so...
Like a grazing hit, or
Well, a hit, it'll do damage, but it just hit, like you almost didn't. So it's a D8. And then there's an intelligence save to go with it. So your vehicle takes a D8 damage.
Okay, 4.
And then makes another armor save because it actually gets 2 shots.
You said something about an intelligence save, though?
Yes. Since you took damage, you make an intelligence save.
$24.
So 24, that means you save. Well done. And then
I would hope so. If not, we're definitely screwed.
yeah, and then yeah, well, you made your int save, and then what was the other armor save?
Oh, come on. 14.
It's another D8 damage and another int save. So 3 damage. So you've taken 7 damage of your 250.
It's what? 14 on the save?
14 is what you got. That is a save. And what you see, which side are you on? First hit, they don't see where it came from because they weren't ready for it. But the second, you are facing that way. That would be the...
Well, it probably happened while we were going from here to here.
Yeah. So it's that side that would have seen it. Was it Deke or Killian that is on that side?
Which side? Port or starboard?
Just...
Is it where the green hand is?
I went to answer you and decided I needed to hack my lungs instead because it's fun. Yes.
So that would be port, which is that would be Deke.
Okay. So Deke, you see a flash, and then you look and you see there is a odd-looking turret on a vessel that had no turrets last time you passed it. And it fires at you a second time. So your ship has now been hit twice by this turret.
Oh.
You hear Dax hollering out, what was that? Who hit us? Or something to that regard. I don't know if you can flavor however you want, Dax. But that's
So
essentially
that was the Centides?
what you said. Yeah, there is a turret on the Centides that has fired at you twice. That looks odd and was not there before when you passed it.
Found it!
Should I fire?
No,
Can
we
you
should
see
radio
it?
to see
That's
if
the better question. Like, where was it? Was it on top of the ship? Can it still shoot us? Was it on the side of the ship? Can it not see us anymore?
Can
There's a
still
lot of
shoot. It's on the top.
Okay.
And it seems to have pretty decent range.
So, I mean, do we have communications to their bridge? Can we radio to see if they even intended to do that or if some bug is shooting at us?
Well, you can roll a investigation from one of your people on the sensors, or you can try to open comms to them.
Well, if they answer comms, that should be a pretty good indicator of whether or not they intended to fire at us. Dax, do you want to give that a go?
Sure.
Thanks for the alert, Moxie. Why are the commands not working? Interesting. What are you pinging about?
Nothing. It was accidental.
Just checking. So what are you doing, Dex?
Well, I mean, opening communications to see if they even reply, which shouldn't take too long.
You open comms and you get static.
Figures. Yep, nothing
Well,
on
did we say
communications,
anything?
so...
Hmm?
No, we're just here scanning.
Well, we should probably try to request clarification on what they're shooting at and
Well,
why.
it's a general hail. At least that's how I figured it would be.
Yeah, from
Like,
you it was,
hey.
yeah.
Okay. Do you have proficiency in security tools, Dex?
No, I'm an engineer, not a hacker. That's something I think the fungus has. No, never mind.
So,
That was his other character.
and I got the things mixed up, so it should have been 3d10 damage and only 1 attack. So we'll just leave it with what it was, because that was my mistake. I was looking at the other thing. But that's okay. So, back to this one. It fires on you again, so if you want to make another save.
Okay.
Well, I mean, can we try to evade? Or
I think that's an option that they say you can do.
I mean, if I know where it's at, I'm just gonna go to the other side of the ship, like the underside of it, so it can't shoot at us. I just had to know where it was coming from.
yeah, I mean that wouldn't even require much flying skill, just the ability to push the stick forward.
Go down. It can't shoot at us anymore. Then we find one on the other underside and whatever. This whole ship is a threat. Everyone focus fire. Get rid of the Senators.
Well, you do know that the turret wasn't there when you passed it on the way to the Etstimos.
That's their problem now, not mine.
If we dive and roll to the side so that our port side is lined up with the bottom of their ship, then Deke should be able to get at least an opening shot off at any more of those turrets.
I need that, or do we have a chance to return fire before it shoots us again? Should we roll initiative for this?
Yeah, you can do initiative.
I just don't want it to keep shooting at us when we're, just kind of like, hey, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, no, I get that, but I mean, so yeah, go ahead, roll
I'm
initiative.
not gonna just sit here in the same spot while getting shot at either.
I mean, you basically said you were going to sit there while you're being shot at. But I get your point. Yay. 2 for your initiative. Plus 5, so 7. Let's see, what do they get for initiative?
How do I get +5?
18. Your ship has plus 5 on the initiative. So they got 20.
Oh wait, are we only rolling a single initiative?
So that everyone on the ship acts at the same turn.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm the pilot. Use mine.
Yeah.
Well, you get a plus 5 to the roll. So what was yours? Yours
That'd be
was
19 total.
19? Okay.
I rolled a 14 plus 5, 19.
Yeah, I just saw the 3 from your color. That's all.
That's
It is weird.
No, that's teal.
Teal is me.
Oh, teal is you. Right. Sorry.
And then I
green
guess
is
you
you.
hovered over my dice and it showed up as a black.
Which I don't know how it did that because I wasn't even on the screen, but hey, that's fine. Yep, no, you're good.
Because I'm like, why did it show up as black? No,
So
I
yeah,
rolled
you got
14, so
a
we're at that.
19 and they got a 20.
So,
Alright. Well,
do you want to key in the initiative then, G3?
yeah, I did.
Unfortunately, we'll have to put everyone's in there, or it doesn't let you do that. So we can put it in, or we can just alternate.
Whatever. We'll just alternate. It's fine.
Okay. So, armor save. But only one,
No,
not two.
That's okay.
Yep, no, you
Nice.
dodged that one.
The one good roll. While I'm taking evasive maneuvers and going, no, screw
Right.
you, don't shoot me.
You evade,
27.
and it misses. So now I need
Yeah.
someone to roll a d4.
There, I've done most rolls, so someone else do it.
You notice a lot of the lights on the ship are actually flickering, because you can see inside the windows, some of them.
Why am I rolling? Why
Oh,
am
good.
I rolling? Why am I the one?
You should actually be glad with it low.
Yeah.
It's something triggers on a 4.
Gotcha.
You know, you've never
So
seen where
the
there's
lights are
random
flickering?
happenstance with these temporal anomaly things before, right?
Oh,
Yeah, 4 is bad.
So maybe we should have H8 roll for you all, right? Make you happier.
okay.
Yeah, you see that whatever you did to basically make this thing feel threatened, it's now drawing additional power from the vessel, and that's why you couldn't hail them, probably. Maybe that was seen as a threat to it.
It's feeling threatened, yet it shot at us.
Well, if it's another one of
It's
those
looking
bugs,
at us. How dare?
Don't
if
look
it's
at
another one of
me!
those bugs that's plugged into the computer, that would make sense as to why it felt that scan.
Roll a scan
And why they're flickering their lights.
if you want, and you can see if you can determine that.
HA, can you do another general sweep? Because there's still one more, and I don't want to get surprised with more lasers up the butt.
Oh my god.
What? Like, I'm done. I am done.
You know, we need to play one of the 2D20 games with H8. You'd be
What
critting all the time.
heck?
Was that for your scan?
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
You actually are able to determine that the gun itself. Sorry. Just trying to make sure I wasn't going to hack another lung in your ears as I stated the next part. Is the turret itself. So when the anomaly was whatever this device is, which now that you're closer and actually looking at it, it is a... Where is it? Thing.
Drum roll, please.
I was trying to describe the device. It's a small device, but it's actually embedded in the turret. It's the same device you saw on the previous vessel that was on the tower. So you know that the device itself is drawing power from the ship and is actually controlling the turret, not the ship. So what do you want to do?
I'm sorry, say that last sentence again.
You see one of the devices that you saw locked on the tower, the spire, on the other vessel, merged in with this turret that has been created here and is drawing
It's
power
about
from
to
the
create
ship.
a shield.
No, you're thinking based on the anomaly that they are what are creating the anomalies and are the actual cause of the temporal flux that are happening, causing all sorts of chaos and apparently changing time on things and pulling turrets back into existence that were not there.
Okay, so it's a device that's on the ship near the turret? Something
This
like that?
for this one with the turret, it's actually connected to the turret itself. So like when it brought the turret
Oh.
back, the turret merged with it,
Gotcha. Okay.
and it's pulling power from the ship, which is why the lights and the unresponsiveness happened.
So, is this turret visibly shielded like the other ship was?
No, it seems like the devices have some differences in how they act, yet are a similar device.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
round, kind of metallic-looking sphere.
Well, while we're on the backside not getting shot, hopefully, I would like to scan, like, for the third thing, so it doesn't surprise us like this one did. If possible.
And we can't reach the crew, right?
Of this,
No.
of the vessel, no, not right now. You're guessing that the anomalies are probably fluctuating right now, causing the issue with communication like you saw before.
Okay.
Chaos.
So,
Anyways, can I try to find the third thing with the
Yeah.
scan real quick?
alright, so you basically
Otherwise,
spent your
we're
turn
just
ducking out of the
fighting.
way, or are you going to let your teammates fire at the turret back, or what was the plan for the
Well,
rest of your turn?
that turn was pretty much getting at, like, so it couldn't shoot at us. Unless, well, since it's all in one turn, I guess they could shoot at it, or at least one of them could.
Yeah.
yeah, Deke, do you
If
want
someone has a shot, return fire. Screw that thing.
Am I still facing it?
Well, we haven't maneuvered yet because it's all done in the one turn, so.
Okay.
Yeah, take your shot. Actually, if we roll during our maneuver to go down, could I take a shot at it as well?
If Dax wants to roll a piloting check, I could see that being viable.
Sure. I don't mind.
What'd you get? 14?
Do I
I
add
believe that
anything
will
to it?
hit. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Apparently we crash into the ship and die.
Well, don't you have like a +8?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you want to use an inspiration for that, sir?
Please do. Yeah. Oh, screw that dice. Yeah, this one can go away.
And then it's going to roll a 20 when it bounces back.
Probably.
My God, it rolled another one.
Oh, no, there we
Oh my
go.
God, wow.
The one I actually rolled instead of the one I was throwing away.
The one you
Alright,
threw
so,
away
yeah.
rolled an 11 when you threw it away.
Yeah, but this rolled another nat 20, so I like it better.
That's fine.
Oh, those can both stay over there in space jail.
I mean, they didn't do bad.
Anyways, 20 plus 8. Plus 6.
Yes, so you can both roll a shot. Keep in mind you do have your maneuver as well if you want.
Yeah, your provided gambit. Don't think spray fire will help, but dead aim might.
They get dead aim, which means they have advantage on ranged attacks while maintaining concentration.
Oh, both of them are in D?
No, one's in D and one's in E, which they both have the same
Oh.
gambit provided
Oh.
by both gunnery positions.
Gotcha. I was looking at the wrong one.
Do I
And
use observation to learn vulnerabilities and resistances, or doesn't that matter?
it's +7 to hit
Oh.
for you guys from the turrets.
Yeah, then let me use observation first. Yeah, 20 square, yeah. I guess I just have to do an observation of the entire ship, I guess?
Well,
It'd be the
of something. So it could be
Well,
the
because
device itself.
It's a creature or vehicle, it said, so...
Yeah. So if you want the
Well,
device
yeah, I do
itself,
wanna-
that would
I
count.
do want to... That wouldn't count?
Would
I didn't hear you.
count.
It would count. Okay, yeah.
If you want to do the device itself.
Yeah. So that's an extra +7 on...
I
So-
think that just kind of happens.
Yeah.
It does. I don't have to roll for it or anything. Yeah.
You need to have a science tool,
I have
a
sensors.
survival tool, or a sensor,
It's provided by the ship, so.
Yeah.
and it takes your action. No, I'm just making sure we're all clear. That's all.
Yep.
And so, yeah, you've used that, and you learn
Go ahead,
that
boys, fire away.
they are resistant to electric damage,
Okay.
but vulnerable if somehow detached from their power source. Basically, have issues if they're not powered. They don't function.
Like
They
what?
have a small cannon of their own, but this one has the bigger cannon that it's connected to.
So if you can hit wherever it's powered by, like a cable or whatever it made, probably just integrated with the ship though. So
You can hit it
dumb
itself
thing.
as well, if you want to destroy it itself.
Just shoot the device, please.
So, Deke and Killian, you can both fire. Deke, I saw you rolled a 14.
Yep.
Plus the 7 will be a hit.
I haven't rolled yet. I'm gonna use my double tap gambit to fire 2 shots.
Interesting. Do they say that works on ship?
Yeah, it's personal and vehicles.
Oh,
It's on
cool.
ambush.
No, I'm
Nice.
just verifying, dude. Just verifying. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So, Deke can roll damage for the gun he's on, which is 2d10 heat damage. And then we'll see what Killian does. 18 and 13, those are 2 hits, dude.
One of those was a D8.
So 2d10 plus 2.
So it's 2d10 plus 2 for each hit.
Oh, it's for the pieces. Oh! I read something wrong. No, it's just 2d10 damage. It looks like.
13,
Okay.
18.
It's a 13 plus.
So what'd you get?
15.
13
He got
here.
15, right?
13.
13.
13.
Should I go ahead and roll mine?
Yeah. Any damage from everyone. So we got 13 from Deke. What'd you get for damage?
Well, that was 13
7.
plus 2, right?
No.
No, I accidentally rolled a d8.
Ooh,
no,
so
I meant the
there's
two
another
from the-
13.
I
So
thought- I
that's
thought it was-
13, 13, and 7.
Yep.
33.
Yeah, I just always usually do this just to verify that I didn't get it wrong.
Right.
You said
like-
no heat damage, right?
It was
Yes,
heat
you did.
damage, yep.
Oh, so it's not just 2d10?
No, it's 2d10 heat damage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
I would like it on the record
They pop
that
and
I
fizzle.
hit my first shot.
you did.
Congratulations.
In fact, you guys firing it, you actually, as you dip out of the way, since you guys are in the back there watching, you on the sides, you actually see, Killian, that your final shot actually makes this thing pop and the turret just powers down. It's like,
Sweet.
Look at you.
Does it break off of the ship or is it just gone?
the turret's there, it's just no longer connected.
Right, I'm talking about the little thingy controlling it though.
Oh no, it fried.
Okay, good.
Wait, yeah, but is it still attached to the ship or is it
No,
just,
it's
like,
busted off.
floating
Like
broken?
it's shattered, exploded. It's bits, shrapnel in space.
Can
It's
we
happened.
float over to it and have H8 reach out and grab it?
I was gonna say, do we have a tractor beam of some kind?
It's shrapnel? It would be very tricky for him to do that.
Cool. Waste of time. Got it.
Okay, never mind.
Like, yeah, no. Like, it's shrapnel bits. Like, it's... Imagine something like a basketball.
It's shredded and
or
useless,
something.
That's all I need to know.
Right.
Well, hey, I've still got my my 12-foot roll of adhesive strip.
Alright, that's one down. We
And
still
to
have an
correct
unknown, and then
myself,
we have
what
a
I was
thing
saying on the gunnery stuff, it actually says
Well-
that PCs, so you guys get a +2 on top of your normal attack bonus.
Oh, okay. Well, that'd be even better.
So now that we have taken this thing off of the ship, should we try opening comms again?
Sure. While we're flying by, I'll hail them again.
Yeah, I mean, we can at least explain that what we just took off was something hurting them. We're not just openly being aggressive.
It shot at us first, we shot back, it failed.
You open comms and you hear like a bunch of like it auto accepted basically because of the friend foe identifier, right? And you hear a bunch of screaming and stuff, like not like people are being tortured, but like people just hit the ground pretty hard.
What the heck is happening over there?
Whoa!
Anyone on the bridge?
So you basically hear in the distance. Roll a perception check. Dax.
Oh, jeez.
You got this, Dax. You got this, Dax.
I don't trust the dice anymore.
The dice
Yeah,
had betrayers.
Can I roll a perception?
Sure, you're on
9.
sensors.
He's hooked into the ship, mostly.
Ah, 15.
So you-
Yay.
You're able to cipher it out, what it is, and you hear like, "Oh, okay, gravity's back on." Ow. All right, let's see what's going on.
Yeah, their power is all getting drawn to the stupid device and everything's going haywire. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And you flip power back on, and everyone goes, "Oh!"
Alright, well, if you guys are good now, we're moving on to the next ship. Good luck. Probably be sent over there to fix things later. Anyways, moving on. H8, can I get the sweep? Let's just see if we can finally pinpoint that third thing.
We know that H8 does really good at scanning.
It's gonna be a 2 again, but you know.
It's gonna be a 1 or 2. Yeah, that'd be
If it's
great.
a 2 again. Oh my god. What is this?
If I ever leave this Merc crew and need to find a job, I'm gonna tell people that I'm certified in ballistic maintenance.
How is this happening?
That's
Oh,
just.
with the
It's only
ones
went
in a
rolling for
row.
the sensor.
I know.
We went right. It's only the
Yeah.
sensor.
You're
I
just,
know.
you're just bad with sensors. You don't like them, they don't like you. I'm gonna
Oh,
fly this way and either get shot at and we'll find it that way, or I'll find a third thing.
I just don't.
H8, you have to admit,
Yeah.
it is a little bit funny that whenever we roll for sensors,
Dice
it's
is just-
appalling.
yes, this is the god dice. 27 on the sensor sweep to finally figure out where this other one is.
It's more faint. It seems like it's towards the front of the caravan.
Alright, well, that sucks, but oh well.
And there's some interference to determine exactly where it is.
Well, at least we know where the Drenodons is.
Yeah, and it's not a turret, although they might be going haywire, but that one's shielded, so that can make
we
it
can-
worse.
If we buzz the bridge, can I use my special mechanical eye to zoom in on the windows and see what's going on?
Sure.
Alright, I can do a flyby.
You notice a bunch of people running around like chickens with their head cut off as they're looking at the power on the ship going crazy,
Damn it.
hollering out commands of, trying to coordinate things, very similar to what you saw in the Garcido when you were there.
Is anybody going to ask them to report their status? What they need help with?
Alright, I'll try tailing the Drenodon and see if they can reply. I'm assuming
You-
static though.
You have a feeling that the comms are probably going to be similarly interrupted,
Yeah.
given that the devices seem to have some form of capabilities.
Jamming?
Well, I mean, it's temporarily shifting your signals. They'll get your signal in 100 years.
Do we wanna
100
drop
years down the
HA
road,
on this
there's a new captain of the ship. Hey, Captain, what's going on? Is the device giving you haywire? What device? Who are you? Hello? Hello? Did you guys heard that? But there's what?
Ghosts of the universe.
Alright, so do you guys want to try and find the other one? And since we don't want another turret popping up and shooting these ships, or help these guys first since we're right here?
I say we deal with the Drenodon because we don't want anything coming from behind us.
This one is on the spire itself, on the ship's hull.
Right, and it's shielded.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have to board to deal with it. That was my thinking.
You can either board the ship and try to do it on the inside, or you can try to do a spacewalk and hope you don't die.
I mean, H8 will be fine.
No, yeah, but like he said before, I have no way of controlling.
Yeah, but I can, like, just put the ramp against their ship and sit you next to it and you can smash through the shield. It'll be fine.
Then it comes down to your
What could
piloting
possibly go
skill.
wrong? I'll be fine.
Alright, I'm down to try.
People are down with that.
Alright, roll a
They'll
piloting
shoot
check.
at it. No, I mean, but do we want to do that first or go find the other thing so it's not shooting at us? Or potentially shooting at us? Or
The other
further
one you
forcing
know you're
another
going to
ship?
need to scan for probably after you're done this one, because you did see, when you scanned it, you determined it was towards the front, but there's some sort of interference with it.
Well, so if we've determined that it's towards the front of the caravan, we already know that the captain of the Astimos is more than capable of handling herself. So
I'm not worried about the Astimos anymore. It's the other ones.
Yeah.
If the Astimos blows up with her on board, I'm not going to lose any sleep, honestly.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, problem solved.
That's just one less worry for the future.
It's sort of like when you're on your way to complete some mission and then the AI screws up and kills itself and you just get a notification that the quest has already been completed.
Like, she has the potential to be a great ally, but the way she says things, I don't trust her.
Well, H8 definitely wants to question her more about his past, so.
What you mean, helping her fleet would probably get you more favor than not. So if you want to actually get things answered, probably a good thing to do to help out.
We already said we're going to, but yeah.
So, are there any visible, like, places for us to dock on the Drenodon? Or are we trying this, like, the spacewalk?
H8 and I can space.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump out the back, and I'm gonna just use my fist and pound it into submission.
I mean, there's spacesuits on the back next to
He doesn't need
the.
a suit.
Hmm?
He doesn't need a suit.
No.
No, but I do.
Oh, Deacon might.
Did these spacesuits include propulsion?
For organic museum-sized, normally weighted characters,
Okay.
there is 8 simple suits, spacesuits left over,
and use them each
and they
hand?
have magnetic boots and a simple jetpack.
Alright, so once we're there, like, Dax is already in a suit, so he's not too worried. He's always in a suit.
Well, you're gonna have to keep the
But-
plane, or not the plane, the ship.
Basically, we all hold on to H8 and boost towards it, and then we drop him on it.
Oh my god.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we TPK'd.
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
No,
And
look.
then
If you
H8.
can get within a couple feet of it, I could just jump to it and jump back.
No, because you'll roll a 1 and we'll lose you in space.
No, because it's not. I'm not rolling for the sensors at that point. So.
He might actually
As long
make
as
it. There's no
just
sensors.
seem to be fine.
I see,
Right.
This is why we have these team inspirations.
As H8 leaves the ship, a solar flare ignites and
Shuts him offline.
I think that's our best bet, honestly.
Catapulting you?
Not even catapulting me. Get as close as you can. If it's a few feet away, or actually not even a few. If it's within 10 feet away,
I do
can
have a
jump
question
easily.
for
Is this a bottom
H8.
cargo bay?
Do you actually have any way to maneuver in 0G.
No, that's why I'm saying I would just propel myself out and back. You
Leaps
just push
towards
off
it.
something.
You don't even have
Dead Space
magnetic
jump.
boots or anything to try to
No,
connect.
but I have a
So
very strong grip.
yes, just pointing out to make sure it was clear.
I get double proficiency on athletics, so.
Does our ship have a tow cable of any kind?
Not currently.
Alright, so
Hey,
we
bring
can
out that 12
either.
foot of tape.
Because tape is going to work for holding
I'm
H8.
debating if we should just dock
Yeah.
the ship or all leave and have Perun and Zal chill on the ship and keep it steady. Since they're here but not here.
You could have one of them steady the ship while you guys go off if you want.
And so Perun should at least be able to do that.
Oh,
But-
wait, actually, I have a way to maneuver in space.
Don't tell me it's the beans.
What?
Joking.
Shooting your guns in the opposite direction.
No.
Yeah, I guess I could rocket jump, but so if I don a spacesuit and then pull my fancy new glove on over top of it, could I use that to move back and forth between the two surfaces?
Interesting.
What's your new glove?
Or could I like strap myself into the back of the ship, use that on like H8's back or something, and then let him go out and do his thing?
I'm inclined to think that actually is a viable option. As long as it's within the range that it has.
What is
Okay.
this? What is this new glove
what-
you have?
What is the maximum range on that? We'll explain in a second.
It didn't say.
Do we want to call it like 100, 150 feet?
Let me look. If there's anything for that, go ahead and fill them in on your plan while I look up a decent range.
Okay. So when we got our super sciencey item stuff, I got that glove thing that I took and put on my arm is a Mando style grappling hook.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually like completely forgot I had that until just now. But yeah, it's got two functions. It's the Mando style grappling hook, and then did we decide the second one, Dime? Did you want to go with the first or the second option?
I thought I had sent that to you. Did I not? Did I not send that to you? I thought I did.
Yeah, I just sent you like the initial request. I don't think you ever answered which one you wanted to go with.
I thought I did. I apologize. Trying to look back where you had that so I can verify what I was thinking.
It's right above the bio, so if you scroll up slightly in the DMs, it's in there.
In that case, you'll like want to grab onto H8's back, so he's in
Oh,
front of
yeah.
you when you're going towards it.
I mean, if I just attach the hook to his back or like give him, I guess like clip it to his belt or whatever.
Yeah, either one of the secondary is fine.
Okay.
The
Well, I'll just go
regularity
with
of
the first
use
option,
and the damage is the thing I need to look up.
Yeah. So the secondary option is also a Mando style weapon. It's the Flamey Burst. So. But yeah, I mean the hook should do the trick for right now. So do we want to? I mean, obviously I'm gonna need to put a spacesuit on, so I guess I'll go do that. But then, do we want to send H8 out there and just have me strap into the ship?
Yeah, basically you send me a line basically to the device or to the ship, and then like brace it back so I could just use it as a guideline and something to grab onto.
Yeah, that would work.
That way you don't have
I mean,
that way you don't have to like pull me in or anything like that. I can just do it myself.
Yeah, but if you roll badly and get shaken loose, we don't want you to not be able to get it again. So I'd be
So it's
more
sure
than
somewhere
willing
within
to
my
attach it to you.
is a line.
See,
Or
this is
somewhere
where
on the
space
giant
is
vessel
gonna help us out because I am weightless in space. So
Yeah. So
I would say that
Jason,
your
you wanna?
grappling hook would work similar to his or the other ones in that world, where it's a magnetic grappler, essentially.
Oh, okay. So we don't even need a bracket; it just attaches to his back. Okay.
What's your strength, Killian?
Hi. Give me just a moment.
Strength is 13.
Yeah, I have a +1 as well, so it should be. I mean, it was enough for me to bodily haul lamp on his head guy out of the hole we kicked him into.
Are you let me get what you're trying to do straight. You're gonna hold him, or are you going with him?
No, so I'm gonna tether into the airlock. So like clip something onto my back and then clip the other end to like a bracket in the airlock. Then I will attach my grappler to the back of H8 and he'll jump out. When it comes time for him to return, I'll start the retraction, and since he's weightless, it'll pull him back in.
I was just thinking maybe my higher strength would be beneficial, but yeah, if he's weightless, it probably won't matter.
The other option is if the three of you wanted to go, you guys could jump over with the jetpack, Deke and Killian, and you could yank him from there over to you using your grappling hook to make sure he gets where he needs to go.
We could do that.
And then you'd be able to fly back and pull him with you.
All right, let's see how close I can get.
Just
Yeah,
how
I
close
can't
you
help.
get is the difficulty
yeah,
for them.
I mean, this is basically
22.
a space Chinook at this point.
That was a total of what? 20?
22.
2? Okay. So you're able to get fairly close. So unless they roll abysmal, they'll be good. So Deacon,
Do you need my help, or am I?
Yeah, both of you shoot up.
Deacon Killian, roll for your. If you guys are both going, roll for your navigation over there, which is fairly simple.
Come on, big numbers. Ooh.
Nice.
Killian
Wow.
does loops.
Yeah, I gotta show off.
You need
Wasn't it
Skip
investigation?
last week.
you need a little bit of help to get there, Deke, but you're able to with his help.
Okay.
Basically, it's more of a group check where it's not complete insta fail, since he's aiding and he rolled,
Well, that's good.
that high. Right. So you guys are able to get there, and you can go ahead and try to tug over your friend. Well, I guess you probably would have connected as you jumped out to make sure there's enough room.
Yeah, probably.
But you can pull him to you,
Okay.
make sure he lands, and, as he gets close, grab him and put his feet on and drag him along.
Once I've stabilized, I'll start the retraction then and pull H8 in.
Just this big giant robot floating in space. Like,
Well, that's part of why I said
H8 literally like moves his arms and legs as he's floating just to make it
pretend he's swimming. That's part of why I've said it might not hurt to have Deke, just because the strength bonus
Right.
could be handy if something happens,
If something happens. Yeah.
Hey, I said I wanted to have more towards, the 6+ players on the group to have the redundancy, if you remember when we were planning this, because in space,
things happen.
there's no when and things happen, right? I mean, that was why I designed the thoughts that way and encouraged it and tried to push for that many. It's because we've all seen things like, Firefly or Star Wars, where the Falcon breaks down and they have to, start trying to get it to fix. I think Fireflies is better because they are literally in nowhere when they break down. And I mean,
They're yeah.
what do you do? What do you do?
You guys are gonna hate me, but I recently watched Firefly and Serenity for like whatever amount of times I've watched it. It's the first time I didn't think it was that good. Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
All in favor of voting ISO out?
Hey, so you're gonna have 3 individuals on your front door in the morning.
I'm sorry. I loved Firefly for the longest time. It just this time I watched it and I was like, yeah, it's not really put together perfect. Now,
Well, no,
it
there's no
had
order to
so
any of
much.
them.
I know. I think
It's
that's
the
the
canceled
problem.
show.
Yeah. That's the problem. Is the Fox ordering and
Fox
screwing
is
up
the problem.
everything. They are. They've done it with so many different series.
Just like
Anyway.
EA is the problem of
I'm
gaming.
not saying it's bad. It just I used to hold it up on a pedestal, but this time I was just like, yeah, it's good, but
Well, that's what a lot of people don't get. It's not that the storyline's the best or the acting's the best. It's
the whole essence. Of
it's the whole thing. It's that the world building.
the tone.
It's the world building, the atmosphere, the setting is the best. There was none like it. Yeah, the potential.
Oh, the potential, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so we.
I mean,
have
if Fox
okay,
got
so-
Mandalorian, you know how bad that would have been.
Of course.
So, you guys are spacewalked over there now.
We're all over there. I'm just tightly holding on to the device, apparently, and they're magnet boot.
Yep. They're basically using their magnet boots to walk along and towing this hulking metal figure.
And I just look at both of them and go, smash, and point at it.
And you look and you see there's a little kid looking out the window and saw you and runs away in terror at this giant metal Hulk.
Stop trying to smash children.
I was
So-
trying to smash the device.
The device has a gun of its own.
So when you... I need you to roll a save. Give me a moment. Oh, no, you just get it, and then you roll the save. So I need you guys to roll a DC something wisdom save.
It's a
The 3
wisdom
that are
save.
right there?
Hmm?
Everyone or the 3 that are there?
The 3 of them that are there.
Okay.
A wisdom save? Really?
Wisdom save, yes.
Oh, screw you.
That's 22 for me.
Ugh. 10.
3. Okay, it's not just the sensors, apparently.
Well, you can use inspiration if you want, or you can just take it.
I better. I'm worried. I'm worried because I'm out in space and anything can happen. Go ahead, take that one off. Alright, that's better. 14.
Oh! 14 is good. I just remembered, for that save, technically, I believe Killian should have had advantage, but that's alright. You passed anyway, so it doesn't matter. You all are able to pass, and so you're able to shrug it off a bit.
Wait, did it shoot at us? What happened?
No, I'm about to tell you.
Well, the suspense is killing me.
What is the greatest fear for the end of your character that your character has? Go ahead and describe that nightmare.
Oh my god. Oh, I had to think about this.
Then take your time and let the other 2 go if you want.
Alright, come back aboard. We're just gonna shoot it.
Deke, Killian, and H8. Dax, you're not there, so you don't know what's going on.
Mine's really pretty simple. I mean, it's just slavery to the organization that I mentioned in my bio.
So,
Sorry.
I was going to say, so what Killian sees is the organization capturing him, making him a slave, and just being beaten and pulverized and losing his spirit, losing his courage, losing himself to this organization and submitting and then dying.
Yep.
Deke?
Deke would see his entire family painfully slaughtered, not quickly, with him helpless in some manner. I'm not sure.
You remember...
Almost like a nightmare where like you can't quite run as fast enough.
You remember a bandit group you dealt with back in your early training and stuff, in your, pre-Galactic Academy days. The group was very unpleasant, and you guys believed you got them all, but in this vision you see some of them survived, and they have your family, and you come in to stop them, because you get the message, and they debilitate you with some field that you're then locked. You're not prevented from moving or screaming or anything like that, but you're locked in a force field. And you get to watch as they slowly and very gleefully and joyfully disassemble your brother and mother.
Oof.
And then
Yeah, ouch.
incinerate you.
I don't
H8.
want to be on this.
H8.
anymore.
Yeah, but you shook it off, so
My end would actually be going back to being a stupid, useless, or a useful tool, but just a tool. And I would imagine in my vision I would actually have like no thought.
You
I'd be
actually
blank except for a single like
get something more than you bargained for.
Mm.
You see your chassis is renewed and fresh, and oh yeah, this temporal anomaly hit you. And now you lost all of your intellect, all of your mind, all of your abilities, all of your sentience. You are nothing.
Just a simple
You're a
tool.
simple machine
Yep.
for demolition of buildings and construction. Just that's it. And that's the whole rest of your life watching the galaxy wither away around you.
You are less
Just
than a Mr.
mindlessly doing the construction work over
Yep.
and over and over.
Following orders. Yep.
Gutsy. You're a Protectron.
Yeah. And that's what each of you get to see. As you move in towards this thing, you get struck by that. And you all instantly know afterwards, looking at each other, that you all just had some sort of terrible, terrible, terrible thing cross your mind.
Yeah, I could just see the three of us like look up all of a sudden at each other.
Yeah.
Are we in combat at this point?
No.
Well, we are now. I'm gonna pull my guns.
to get rid of the shield.
Yeah, we all look at each other. My hand goes into a hammer. He pulls out his guns, and T pulls out a sword.
Yeah, there is the shield protecting the device
Actually,
in the area.
could I just sort of bodily shot put H8 at the thing?
You can now. You're not right up next to it. You're not right up next to it. It's a ways ahead of you. Once you touch down on the ship and start moving towards it, that's when another pulse happened. You got the vision.
If they're still on the way, they could projectile H8.
That's why I'm saying you can now.
Okay. Well, I'll use my jetpack then to assist my slinging H8 at it.
Okay. Are you using assistance to do so, or doing it yourself?
You might as well have
Yeah.
decal you. Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, so each of you can roll a strength check, or one of you can do it at advantage.
What is advantage again?
Advantage is you roll twice and take the better result.
You want to just roll an advantage, Deacon?
All right. It's gonna be a fucking 6 or
Nah, there
something.
we go. That's a little bit better.
I mean, you are waitlist, so this shouldn't be too terribly difficult.
13.
Okay, that's high enough to get there. It's basically you need to make sure you get definitely above a 10. But yeah, you're basically trying to make sure how accurately you get him to the location. And don't, fire him off into space or off to the side or something, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, with that you guys are able to shove him together and he is able to go through. Let me read on this quickly. What did we say the force field was? Because I'm wondering if you would be able to go through it. Let me take a quick break to get liquid and read up on this, and then we will pick up there in just a minute. My coughing has made my throat dry.
Yeah, definitely get a drink.
Yeah, so we will be right back. Thank you all for being here, and we'll pick up in just a moment. Alright, are we ready, everyone? No nays? So let's begin. So, similar to a certain partially aquatic species in a certain video that we've all seen that has force fields that dealt with mechanical contraptions, you're able to go through the field at a slow rate like that.
The slow blade pierces the shield.
And so you're able to get to the the device. It's on the ship. It looks like it has legs or talons or cables or something that have punctured out into the ship to require power.
Can I attack it for any advantage while I'm being thrown at it? A la Thor with
I don't know that I'd say while you're being thrown at it, but you definitely can swing at it if that's what you want to do.
Oh, I wanted to get like an advantage for being thrown at it.
I'd almost say that's almost disadvantage actually, since you don't have maneuvering
Yeah, it's
capabilities.
More force.
It's more force, so you might do double damage, but you'd have disadvantage to hit it.
Yeah, because your accuracy would be lower.
I gotcha. Alright, I'll just attack it then.
So
That's fine.
you can try to grab it and rip it off. You can try to smash the thing. You got a number of options.
I do kind of want to try and just grab it and rip it off.
Yeah, I mean, if you can just tear it.
Wait, that would be athletics, would it not?
Maybe.
I mean, maybe.
Strength based, certainly.
Well, no, I'm just
Which is
athletics. Athletics, I get a little bit of a bonus. That's why.
I know, it's a whole +3.
Yeah.
Well, he gets a double bonus because of heavy lifting.
So, do any of us have a stun weapon of some kind?
Not double bonus, double proficiency.
Remember
Yeah,
what your
that's
gambit
why
when
the
you're on
double
the
bonus.
ship gave you.
What, double tap?
No, H8.
What?
You used your gambit while you were on the ship and found out some details on the devices.
Right, electricity. I am going to use
Or being removed from their power source.
Was it resistant or vulnerable? Because you learned the resistances and vulnerabilities.
It was resistant. That's right.
So,
Excuse me.
I mean, if we tear this thing free, it shuts off because it doesn't have a power source, but we really don't want it to latch onto our ship.
Right.
You tear off, then smash.
If we tear it free and then just kind of let it float in empty space, could Dax hit it with his freeze ray?
Maybe. You can try.
Well, I gotta get it free first.
Well, hop to it then.
All right. I, dig my hands basically into the hull itself, just to try and get a piece of the edge of it, I guess. All right. That's just a strength, or is it athletics as well?
Athletics.
It is athletics?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, well, that's a 26.
You hear the snapping of cables, and it makes you think of like your own muscles snapping.
Hmm.
So you cringe a little bit as you hear this. But you don't hear in an audible sense of what everyone else would. This is your blind sense kicking in as you get to feel the hearing of this popping.
If I had a
feel
spine, a
every
shiver
giggle.
would go down it.
Oh, that'd be awful, but amazing at the same time.
You ever carve a turkey?
Actually, honestly, that would actually kind of make H8 happy in a way. Just like when he smashes. But it's also reminded of like 10
I'll
minutes
just screw this thing. No, his sympathy for it probably died the moment he got that vision.
Yeah.
Don't mess with my head.
So basically, I just ripped this thing off in one clean motion. Nice.
So does the force field go away and all that, or?
No, yeah, I was thinking of like just like. Oh, okay. It's smaller. Yeah, I was gonna say if that's the case, it's smaller than I thought.
But still smaller than 8.
Oh yeah, the ones that they bounce on.
His name is Wheatley, guys. Come on, let's be polite.
Hey.
No, I was thinking about 2. Yeah, yeah.
Putting those labor robot parts that get use. Well, that was amazing.
I mean, that was a 10 bonus. Like anytime I do athletics, I'm doing it. Like. Now what?
Now Deegan takes his sword and cuts it in half.
Actually,
Unless it's
bisecting it wouldn't be a
disabled.
bad idea.
If he can,
I mean,
cut
we
it
just
in half.
want it to be disabled. Or, signal Dax and I'll shoot at it with disabling shot and we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll work. But I don't trust it.
Have you hit
That would
me?
suck.
Oh no!
But at least I can fix him.
Well, no, I can like throw, like just like toss it up and let it float away from me, and then you can shoot it. We have a ship. We
I
can
miss
figure
and
it
hit
out.
the whole ship. Oh crap.
I can fish it back in if he misses.
No, that's right.
No,
yeah.
it's mostly did it deactivate when he ripped it off. Is what I want.
Yeah, it's not active right now, but
And the force field's gone and all that. Can they see inside? See if everyone's still panicking or if they're finally, getting their bearings. I mean, they're right there, so. Fine. I'll ask Perun to look inside. Or actually, Zal might be better. Zal would be better.
If I'm standing on this thing, can I use my mechanical eye to look through the window?
There you go.
I'll do that then.
Oh wait. Dax hails the ship. Are you guys okay now? Fair enough. Alright, there's still at least one more. Everyone back on the ship.
Holster my guns and go for a sweeping bow.
Are you sure we want to bring this on our ship?
You can bisect it for all I care. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, we
cutting it
do
in half
need
is
something.
not a bad
We
idea.
do need something to take back with us, but I don't really want it to be active either. Like, if we need to fix it, we have a planetary AI that we can take it to.
Wait, Deke, do you think you can just slice off these tendril things that were attached? Oh, are they snapped? Okay. Not just the wires, because I know the wire snapped, but the things that you said that was like embedded in.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Okay. Good. Then I'm not that worried.
oh, hey, you guys want to cut the rest of that out of the ship real quick? Just in case.
I have the most, well, no, it'd probably be dexterity.
Deacon needs something to do.
All right.
What are the tendril things made of? Are they organic or are they like metallic?
I'm surprised it's not both.
Yeah, that's a natural 17 plus my other bonuses, I'm sure.
At least a 6.
So no part of this is on the ship now. The
We've
brain.
severed its brain part, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Good enough for me.
Yep.
I guess I will. Deke, do you want to fly back?
Let's roll. Or fly.
Alright. Bring him back up and
No, I was gonna say, I'll just wait for you guys over there.
can I do a sensor sweep from here while I'm waiting on them? Okay. Come on, it's 14? No, 15. Great. Can I get a direction from where we are? Like towards the Cecilo or whatever this one is, or gotcha. Well, I hope it's not on the Astimos, because yeah.
Oh, by the way, once I get pulled into the ship, I'm turning the thing upside down and placing it down. So that
No.
yeah.
It's a science vessel. We have some sort of containment units on here, right? I hope.
Probably not.
If not, I'm gonna rig something up real fast.
We brought Tupperware, it's fine.
That's not good. This is where I want to take a roll from the Fallout 2d20 and say you can spend one of the inspiration and say yes, there's a containment.
Just put it in a storage crate.
Well, it'd be more
Yeah,
of a
but
force
that's
field
still-
containment that isn't
Yeah.
like able to be punched through. Would you want to spend one for that?
Yes.
Do we
Just to
have
make sure. Yes.
wait, do we have oh no. I guess we took all of theirs
No,
already.
that's fine. That's fine.
Killian, Deke have one each, and then there's the extra for doing the recap.
I don't care.
It's all good. It's, I mean, a valid time to use a group one too because it's upgrading the ship, right?
Yeah, and honestly, we could use that going forward indefinitely. So
If you get to keep the ship.
right.
Either way,
Oh,
it's
that's true.
still
We're keeping it.
hopefully, but we'll see. Honestly, I just want the containment unit. I want to be able to take this thing back to GA and
Your GA, poke
Okay,
at it.
in that case, I wouldn't be able to get to the containment. Now the containment unit would be close by to the bridge, right? Or not bridge, the
it'd be in
Yeah.
the
cargo
storage
bag. Yeah. Okay, so I can get to it, but I still put it in the containment unit upside down,
just in case.
just in case.
All right.
Well, we're just making it known we're taking every precaution for this stupid thing, so it didn't take over the ship.
So you know that the hangar on the Estimos would be open to you when you're done your mission to go back to him. And so you can head there, or you can continue to search for the other one.
I'm still going to search at least one more time to make sure.
Yeah, we can head towards the Estimos and then make sure that
we know it's somewhere on one of these three ships.
Yeah.
From what the readings are saying. So please.
Well, if not, I can check.
A 3. No, 7.
It's 15 again, but
I know, but I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna check as well.
a 2 or a 1.
Censors again.
Oh, hey!
Oh!
15.
So between the two of you, you're able to locate that it is somewhere on the interior of the Estimos now.
I knew exactly.
Of course it is.
I have a feeling I know where this is going.
Is it on the bridge?
Well, keep in mind, I didn't say that it was there when you left.
True.
I said that it is now there. And what did I say to you, Dax, with your last scan?
It had moved.
Sorry, I get distracted by the gifts. I was like, wait, what's going on over here? I didn't even hear what you said because I got distracted by the gifts.
I can give you the gift of torture. Dax age is 5 years.
Okay. I start shriveling up. My suit's trashed. I die.
No. It would be rough. But I won't do that.
Alright,
So
now we're going hunting on the Astimos.
you guys head back to the Estimos. The hangar is open. You're able to dock with it. The hangar's already open. And there's another vessel there when you land. That seems to now be vacant.
Okay, so this is something new. This is the change. So, start searching. Can I scan the vessel? Real quick while we're still on the ship?
If you want.
What is... Why? Thank you.
I got 19.
Use his.
19.
I vomited ink on the on the sensors.
Oh man.
Oh, that was so good. Oh no, here you go. I start setting up the sensors and I sneeze and ink my suit.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Don't feed Dax beans, because he doesn't just... So, with what time it is, I think here's a good time to stop. You do notice it's nearby.
Yay. It's probably this ship infected.
And as you're thinking that, you see like a greenish light, kind of like pulse, and like the ship next to you, your ship, and the walls in this hangar and stuff seem to change. So we'll pick up there next time, where you know you have limited time before things get really fun.
Yeah. Dax really is going to age at least 5 years. God dang. Well, we'll see what happens.
Exactly. I hope you guys enjoyed it,
I'm
though.
not too worried about age, so.
Hey, good for you.
Depending on which direction it's going.
No, because age shouldn't matter to a robot, because rust and any kind of that kind of stuff comes with not time, environment.
I said
Environment,
depends.
that's
I said depends on which direction.
environment.
You're thinking older.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut then.
Do you want to revert to your original form?
No, that's my biggest fear. That's how we went over that today.
Is AJ a Pokemon?
That's why I said it depends their direction. Alright, thank you all for being here. I do hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed it. It has been a blast. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes from here. Especially when these hoodlums do get their own ship and are released in the galaxy to cause mayhem. Be sure to tune in every Thursday for this crazy fun. Until then, as always, enjoy the story. We'll see you all next time.